As if Lyme disease isn't a concern enough, now there's another tick-borne disease threatening our health. Today on Delmarva Life, you're going to find out how the blood-sucking bugs were able to survive the cold winter, new ways you can protect yourself, and the latest on this new deadly disease.
Another summertime pesky pest causing health concerns, mosquitoes. What if I told you you could spend your summer evenings outside without the threat of their biting? Find out how close scientists are to the breakthrough development, plus what natural repellents you can use to keep them at bay.
Something else you want to keep at bay? Criminals. You're going to learn who is most wanted today and how your tips could possibly bring you a monetary reward.
The unconditional love from your pet is also a big reward. We have two stories of love, from the inspirational story of a kitten rescued after being thrown from a vehicle going 70 miles per hour, to a family of a lost soldier whose combat partner is coming home.
Thousands of children are left without a home, and while you may say I could only imagine what it would be like, this teenager made it a reality how his sleeping routine is bringing hope to so many.
Have you been spending your weekends whittling away the many never-ending items on your honey-do list? We may just have another addition. Angie Hicks from Angie's List tells us one of the most overlooked areas of your property.
Get up! That ball is for exercising, sir.
That's right. Coming up, we have some summer fitness tips that'll have you ready to hit the beach in no time. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience.
Good for you guys,
Yeah, I got a group from Delaware State University, the Juneteenth program. Yeah, welcome.
How come we didn't get a shirt? Just checking.
All right, well, you know what? You probably got a lot of things yesterday with Father's Day.
It was a very good day,
It was a very good day?
Yes, it was.
Were you treated like a king?
I was.
Good, I don't believe you.
But I was. I got steak, I got hot dogs, I got corn. It was great.
Okay.
Loved it.
Good.
Do it again, son, tomorrow.
All right. Well, we had a wonderful Father's Day. Went out to Assateague. Now, I want you to take a look at this picture. Yeah, ponies on
Beautiful shot.
Assateague. Yeah. If you look in the background, you see that kind of black
A little streak?
streak going up in the sky. The Thunderbirds.
Is that the Thunderbirds?
Those Thunderbirds were
Get out of
performing
town.
over Ocean City for the air show there. I thought it was kind of cool. I wanted
Oh,
a
my
picture of the
goodness.
Thunderbirds and the ponies all together. Nice picture.
That's an
we have
awesome
some other
picture.
pictures from the weekend. This is Kayla Edwards. She spent Friday evening at the Relay for Life in Milford. Kayla's grandmother, Brenda, sent us that picture. Look at the face painting. I love it. And
cute
take a
is
look
that?
at this. It's a 20-inch rockfish that Jim LeCates caught in Crisfield. How about that?
Hey, Jim, if you need any company next time, just say the word.
The picture was sent in by Jim's sister, Diane.
Very
so
nice.
It looks like everyone had a wonderful
It was
weekend.
a terrific Father's Day weekend. Now, before we actually got to Father's Day, it was a very good Saturday. Courtney Ritchie walked across the stage to accept her diploma from the Benedictine School in Ridgely to find her twin brother, Anthony, waiting.
Oh.
Anthony's been stationed in Alaska for the Army for the last 3 years. Courtney was one of 10 graduates honored at Benedictine. So that was a great surprise to run into.
She looks very happy.
No kidding, yeah.
Well, the weekend ended up well for a child. It could have been a lot worse. An unknown Good Samaritan is being credited with saving the life of a 15-month-old infant, a little boy. Just after 5 Sunday afternoon, Lewis EMS received a call from the Delaware, the Cape May Lewis Ferry, saying the toddler had stopped breathing and was turning blue. Now, the bystander jumped in and saved the child's life. The child was choking on a crayon, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, so he was crying when he was taken to the hospital. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
But, I mean, we don't have any word on his condition,
going
but
on right now?
we're hoping everything's okay.
And nobody knows who the Good Samaritan is.
Nobody knows who the Good Samaritan is. So if you're watching, thank you. I'm
Thank
sure the
you.
parents are very appreciative.
We have a new hero this afternoon.
Absolutely.
Did you hear there are new beach wheelchairs on Assateague?
Yeah.
Take a look at this. This is a big deal in case you're interested. There are 3 buildings. There they are. And there's a chair down there in the lower left-hand corner. The wheelchair houses are destined for North Ocean Beach, South Ocean Beach, and the Bayside Picnic and Parking area. The chairs, get this, if you've ever tried to take anyone that's handicapped or paraplegic, quadriplegic, whatever the
Right.
case may be, out on the beach, you know how tough it is. They're equipped with mesh seats and seat backs, removable adjustable head supports, body straps, umbrellas, cup holders, and best of all,
Yeah?
a fishing rod holder.
How
Thank you very
about
much.
that?
Isn't that awesome?
That is
So
very
get out there.
neat.
That's some good stuff there.
But whenever there's a disaster, you almost always hear the name American Red Cross. The Red Cross responds to disasters ranging from home fires that affect a single family to earthquakes that impact millions to hurricanes that affect tens of thousands.
You probably remember a little over 18 months ago when Hurricane Sandy blasted Delmarva, leaving many underwater and looking for help. The Red Cross was ready. Now, if you received help from the Red Cross, here's your opportunity to return the favor. Joining us this afternoon is the Delmarva Regional Executive, John Culp, to tell us how. Thanks for coming in.
Good afternoon.
Appreciate you being
Good to be here.
So it was a tough winter.
It was a tough winter. Everybody remembers how cold it was.
Yeah.
And when it's cold, people are trying to stay warm. There's a lot of house fires. And on the peninsula, we went out, I think, about 45 times, which is more than once a day.
Wow.
And helped a couple or 300 people.
Yeah.
And
this was more than you usually do.
yeah, like double what we usually do. There was one day we had teams out at 4 different places.
Wow.
And these are all volunteers. I mean, these people using their own time to get stuff done, which
So
is.
what exactly does the American Red Cross do?
Well, we like to think of emergencies in terms of what we call the disaster cycle. We help people prepare for disasters, and of course we respond, which is what I just talked about with shelters or putting people up in motels or something like that.
Right.
And then we help with the recovery process. And I'm going to say a little something, if I can, about the preparedness part of things.
I was going to ask you about this.
I brought a pillowcase. I didn't know how long you'd keep me. So this is a new project by the Red Cross that the chapter is implementing. This is called the Pillowcase Project, and we have training for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students, about an hour training, and we talk to them about preparedness, how to prepare, how to get your family prepared for an emergency, and as part of that, they're given this pillowcase because experience tells us that children usually, when there's an emergency and they have to leave their home, will put all their stuff in a pillowcase.
In a pillowcase.
So it's called the Pillowcase Project. You'll see Disney characters on it. The materials are funded by the Disney Corporation.
How about that? That's a great idea.
Isn't that a great idea?
Okay, so you talked about the disaster cycle.
Correct.
And part of that is preparation.
It's preparation, and this is part of that. We also go out to health fairs and that sort of thing. And if people are interested, we have a preparedness handout that we give. They could call it like a checklist of what you should do to be prepared in the event of a hurricane or nor'easter or whatever. So, yeah.
So with the bad winter and everything, you actually have a financial shortage. Is that
We
correct?
do. The Red Cross never says no. If there's trouble, we go.
Right.
And we take care of people, to the limit of as much as they need or whatever we can. And then my job afterwards is to raise the money.
Right.
But this winter was very, very expensive, and we went majorly in the hole. So
you've got an event coming up Saturday.
we have an event coming up Saturday. It's going to be at the Shorebirds.
Right.
And it's going to be the Red Cross at the Shorebirds. We have reserved a large part of the picnic area in the right field, which is a great place to see the game and catch foul balls and have a wonderful time. And we're in the right field picnic area. There's going to be a picnic dinner. There's going to be the game, of course.
Right.
And then it's also fireworks night.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah, so that's a great family night.
We have the details right there.
Yeah, people
Saturday.
can come. $25 for adult, $15 for children 12 and under. So a family of 4, $80.
Not bad.
For a whole night. That's
Yeah.
And
not,
fireworks.
no. And I want to state that 100%, every penny of the revenue will go to the Red Cross. Value Carpet One has donated the tickets to us.
Right.
And so all the revenue will go to disaster relief for your neighbors.
Now the picnic is only in right field, right?
Only in the right field picnic
Gotcha.
area.
All
Yep.
right.
All right.
And you have to call me for tickets.
Talk to the big guy
You
here.
gotta talk to
He's
me.
the one.
And if
Yep.
you'd like to read more about the Red Cross or for more information on the event this Saturday, go to WBOT.com and click on our picture at the top of the page.
The Pillowcase Project. I really like that.
That is
That's a
neat.
neat idea. The Midshore Riverkeeper Conservancy, they've got their brand new office space now. Ribbon cutting for the new offices across the street in Easton from the old office was last week. 11 staff members now dedicated to restoration and protection of the waterways that comprise the Choptank River watershed, Eastern Bay, and the Miles and Wye rivers.
Yeah. Now, the Center of Delaware Speech Language Pathology is gearing to kick off their Mommy and Me book club and language enrichment course next month. Now, this is speech pathologist Kathleen Capitan. The club will focus on language enrichment through early literacy projects. The summer educational series starts in July at the Dover office and will consist of weekly 45-minute sessions over the course of 5 weeks. If you want some more information, we have a number you can call, 302-674 $33.50.
That sounds like a lot of fun,
Yeah.
too. And congratulations this afternoon to Amanda Longacre of Bear. She was crowned the Miss Delaware 2014 Saturday night at Dover Downs.
How about that? The
Nice
24-year-old native Delawarean said she wants to use her new position to help break the cycle of teen dating violence by providing prevention awareness. Congratulations to her.
Great project there. I don't think anybody would ever argue that cats are acrobats, but you really need to take a look at this one. Now, here's what's happening. See that? Here's what's
Wow.
happening. There's somebody off to the side that's tossing a treat that the cat jumps for. Boink. Two-handed grab, or two-pawed grab, I
Wow.
guess. Acrobatic
Go long.
maneuvers before gravity finally takes over eventually. Look at this. I just love that in slow motion.
Everything
I
in
got it.
slow motion
Thanks.
looks so much cooler.
Of course, the whole thing with landing on 4 feet is kind of overstated sometimes.
Yeah,
but
I think you're right about that.
That's how it goes.
Well, you know, there are many ways you can help your community, and it's as easy as paying attention to what's going on around you. That's what will help you recognize any of the people we feature today in our Most Wanted Monday. We'll have another batch of fugitives. That's next.
You also want to pay attention to your body, just in case one of these little buggers is crawling on you. Ugh, I hate looking at those. It is tick season, and it is expected to be a bad one. We're going to find out why and how you can protect your property from ticks by using tick tubes. Also going to tell you how to make this simple do-it-yourself project.
And if ticks aren't bad enough, it's also mosquito season, and boy, can these little biters be so annoying. Find out how you can protect yourself without covering your body in chemicals.
Now, if scientists have their way, you may never have to protect yourself from a mosquito again because they wouldn't bite. Well, we very well may be on the brink of that discovery. We're going to hear more about this breakthrough research.
And something else we try to protect ourselves from? Fat, and we do that by working out, right? Maybe your exercise routine is a little stale. Find out how you can perk up your workouts. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.